Hey everybody, welcome back. We just failed like the most horrible check ever, 92% chance or something. It was high. We failed it. Trying to get that microphone. So we need to probably put points into... What was it again? Let me find it. Let me find it on the map. Empathy, which is actually a fine one to put points into, but it's just we rolled... Oh, we have it actually. Oh, let's do it. Also, I tried to organize this bag full of stuff, but like, I only have like one empty slot that lets me organize, and dragging things around, you have to slide literally everything, so it's impossible. I'll just have to sort through it where I can. So anyways, let's do this check one more time. 92%. Come on now. Come on now. Finally. The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick. From the batteries inside, the company logo Omicron adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands. I'm sorry that you have to sit here on the ice feeling miserable. At your age, or of any age in this weather, waiting for it to get dark. She sounds like... Or she looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in their failure with this by your side. Wind howls. She remains silent. It's real, tell her. It's not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now. What is it? The dark. I know. I'll stick to it. After a moment of silence, she speaks again. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. I guess that means we're even... I guess so. She means your little talk before. After your breakdown. It's all right. She means to say you return the favor. Huh, okay, wait, so did we not get the microphone? I guess not. I guess that it wasn't going the way that I thought. Once again, swindled and surprised.
Hello again.
Huh, okay, well, it is what it is. Never mind, my hunch is incorrect. Bad detective. Okay, let's talk to this dude. What do we have here? Capri Longe engine starting fluid. Is that right?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Look at this. Maybe everything isn't quite what you've been told. So Suna said something's weird. Unexplained ether smell. Unexplained nosefed. Headphones were sold. Something sketchy here, bub. A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look. Okay, how about gather around, kids? Okay, kids, now gather around. The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused. Now, sometime in the past, and I'm not sure when and where, but betrayal was involved. I feel sick and became the shadow you see now. I fell sick and became the shadow you see now. But before that, I have reason to believe I was a police detective. But you still are. Well, thank you for your kind words, but... well, yeah, we should just own it. I was good enough in this job to be awarded the rank of Lieutenant Yefreder. I could have been captain, imagine that. What happened? Well, disco happened. I've been trying to say we need the next step in the dance music to happen fast. Look at his friend, shut it. What? I've said that. Now, obviously, there might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but listen, there's still some detective left in me. Young speed freak is silent, senses something is wrong. Listen, Suna hinted that there's something else going on, and that I'm being a little bit naive. Hey man, who knows what she's on about? I get it. She doesn't want us in the church. She's got something against us. Who doesn't like to dance? She doesn't like to dance? Well, not quite, but I'm wondering, you look sober right now. Is it hard for you to keep the sober for this meeting? We don't need drugs to be hardcore. Shut the fuck up, Egg. Yeah, maybe not today, Egg, but you need drugs to get through the days when you're not expecting me. Climb down from the equestrian monument cop, man. Consciousness is new to the universe. We all have our ways to ease the shock. Listen, bottom line is I know. What exactly is it you know? Well, it's just in the makings of a club It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs. And so maybe Ruby is tied to these guys because of the drug thing. I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers, he pointed the speaker. They have one speaker. Hey, well, you know, one obvious thing is you have no headphones. Wouldn't Estella need her headphones to spin tape? What? You know nothing about spinning tape, nothing. I know you pawn them, likely for the lab equipment and drug ingredients. I'm sorry, there's no lab equipment and no drug ingredients. Well, where's your friend? Did you lose your friend? What do you mean, friend? The other speaker, you only have one. It's a one-speaker system, it's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction and analytic music. Another speaker, pfft. He's owning it. This may be brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one-speaker systems. Well, it's quite clear that the nose feather here is for its active ingredient. He said it was for his nose. What more do you want? Likely pseudoephedrine and ephedrine. Almost exactly the shape of ephedrine. Ephedrine makes you happy, and so does pseudoephedrine. Yeah, and the distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab. All the cellular-based life. What's your point, Lawbringer? Well, there's ether in the air, a useful solvent, good for getting an acting agent out of solution. Make up your mind. First it's just sweat, then it's the ether. There's no more of me to pile on anymore, is there? In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab, you idiots. That's, come on, a preposterous? I meant to say not true. So what are we gonna do with you? What do you mean? What do you mean, do? There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. Begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this. Listen, I don't really care. I just wanted to crack the case. Do what you want and I'll do what I want. Really? Listen, you tell me what's really going on and we'll work from there. I can be lenient. What do you mean by lenient? Well, you know, haven't you heard about my reputation? I'm the dirtiest cop this side of the river. I'll make life hard for you using every connection I've got. Thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, closes it again, finally raises his hands. Look, things are not too hard. Things are way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not gonna turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revachol. Because we totally are. We just gotta turn into a speed lab first. You know, to get our foot in the door. Well, why do you need me then? Like I told you, spooky assholes moved in there and was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty and now it's all spooked up. You know they're not really spooky, are they? No, man, they're spooky, all right. I was just... that the police you'd probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there. But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all. Sir, you promised to be lenient. This is it, judgment time. You could ask for a bribe first. Arrest them, get lost. No speed lab, just a club for anodic music. Proceed with the club. Wouldn't work without the lab. Do what you have to do to keep the club alive. I'm not super invested in their, success, obviously. Give me the cash that you got. Come on, man, really? Young man doesn't move. His earrings rattle from the tension. With his jaws clenched, he says, no fucking way. Yes fucking way. 21 bucks. All right, that works. The disdain is palpable. His eyes pierce you like lightning as he lets go of his wallet. Now give me the rest. I know you're holding out on me. We don't have any more money. You robbed us blind. Ask for a cut. Interesting. Well. Proceed with both and become a partner. That is dirty. I don't know. I feel like I'd let down Kim. Of all people, you know, I don't want to let Kim down. What if we did this clean? No speed lab, just a club for anodic music. Yeah, the young man's smile widened to inhuman proportions, his teeth beam in the floodlight. I knew it. It's impossible now. No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there's never going to be a club for anodic music with the speed lab. Now it has a fighting chance. So there never was going to be a club in there. There needs to be a club for anodic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everyone hates it. Here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves, and I can't. We're running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. Do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be nothing. You can hear the ice crack underneath you. Outside, the last century waterfront development is crumbling in the wind. A grape-shot row of falling houses. And so is Rue Saint Jerome and all the houses on Main Road. The old cinema is sinking underneath Villa Lobos. Right, let's call this incident crime prevention, but I have my eye on you. Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do the straight-up club in there, spinning the maddest reels and nothing but. I swear to God, okay, Egg? From here on, it'll be straight all the way. Well, listen, I did check out the church as it stands. And I talked to the shadow-clad man climbing the beams. Oh man, Crab Man. Who is he? What do you think? Well, I gave him this lecture about alcoholism before rambling on about the mother's love. Really? Huh, interesting. What's he doing in the church? Well, there's something sinister going on in the building's roof, and I think he's getting high or something. What do you mean? Not sure, I'm just telling you what it felt like. No matter. Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him? These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do. Well, he keeps himself physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Who am I to evict such a person? But he's likely up to no good. He's a crab man. Man's a menace to society. I doubt that. Besides, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to catch him climbing up there. I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? Spooky guy climbing around, all the guests are trying to have a nice hyper time. Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else. I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think about it. Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah, maybe, I guess we'll figure something out. Did you see her, the one in Grandma's clothes? Well, I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Academy, or Fortress Accident, appeared. Programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub? Well, she did not like the idea. What a pity. That's my favorite thing in the world. She doesn't like it at all. Shame. What can we do now? You see a way out of this jam? To laser-lit future of dance and unity? Now, she made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is finished. You can't just evict her? No. I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution. Look at you, Honor Man. No, Noid, he's right. Maybe we've approached it all the wrong way. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If it's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. Maybe we've converted these guys. Probably not. At least Crabman seems to think an advanced being is hard. He'll understand. Yeah, we can do the climbing thing in the tower, and the programmer, does she like anodic music? I mean, she gets down. I mean, who doesn't? Just listen to that crazy pulse. Wonderful. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? It's all okay with you. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her. Excellent. Good luck, my friend. Okay, cool. Well, didn't expect that. Convince Suna to cooperate with the Ravers or evict her. We'll see. We'll see. I think we have other important things to do. We have to convince that woman to go on a date with us. I think that's the only thing that's leading us to explore this island more. The downside is, of course, that we're not guaranteed that's going to work. We saw a reference up by that tower that was like, oh, this would be like a good date spot. We'll talk to her. We'll see what happens. We might have to change our clothes, but...
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The
Suggestion.
wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
So we should do this. We should put Kim to bed, and then we should do this, I think. Do we have any suggestion clothes? Minus. Right now, we're getting no buff to suggestion. I'm pretty sure we have something. Here's one, the navy coat. Let's go back to drama here as well. Okay. Okay, so Kim, I'm gonna go here, just assuming we'll be like, okay, good night, see you later. Well, good night, Kim. Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning. Yes, let's. Could try this again. Electrochemistry. Stop the expression from happening. Still not happening. Okay, why not? We could try shaving. Oh, it's locked still. Okay. Let's go back out. We're not going to sleep. I'm gonna try and get this date going, and hopefully maybe that date leads to somehow finding this this ruby. Because we've scoured the island, so.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The
Not
wind is
bad.
turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
I wonder if we tell her about this motor carriage. That's probably not good. She needs to go on a date with me. Come on. Nice. You think that she really needs more of that after her man died at sea? Oh, but what do I do then? What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober? Oh, I'm listening. Before recorded history, men and women were able to simply very primitive things together sober, acknowledge the situation and keep it basic. Listen, I'm drunk. I don't know if you noticed, so I usually ask people to drink with me. I have, and I don't really... You just want to go for a walk. What kind of monster doesn't want to go for a walk? This time, though, I thought I'd ask you for a walk. Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator. Is that a yes, ma'am? Is the walk happening? She's thinking, where would this walk take us, officer? Nothing strange. Nothing creepy stranger out there. Keep it airy and simple. Well, there's a nice view of the beach I found northwest, Land's End. All right, I will walk with you, but you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking. Yeah, just a good old-fashioned walk. That's it. Me too. It's been ages since I had normal conversation with one of the guys. She means men. All right, I'll go put the kids to bed and we'll meet at Land's End in 15 minutes. Doesn't wait for an answer, you better get ready. All right, 15 minutes, holy crap. As ready as I'm gonna be. Think. Meet her at Land's End. Let's go. So that's northeast. Time to motor. Northeastern tip? Is that what it said? Northern tip. Okay. Still, we know what we're talking about. The reason we're doing this as a reminder is that there's this section about looking for ruby on the coast. Look inside the church, which we've done. Ask around west of the mural, which we've done. Or I don't know, ask a girl on a date, then ask her, ask the wind. And every time we do one of these things, we get that option to check at that wind again with shivers, but hasn't been good so far. This has got to be it, right? Yeah, cool. Nice. The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and it's raining. The water is cold. Ice cold. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End?
Yeah.
This is what locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Yeah, it's clear. Her thoughts are still elsewhere, with distances across the water and with the water itself. Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district, in the mist-covered distance. Towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast. coast. Yeah, you seem kind of surprised that I made it. And drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments. I'm actually quite good at scheduling. Aye, so an officer should be. All that running around must need a lot of structuring. She lets out a little laugh and she turns her face. The setting sun reflected in the waves at 11 p.m. setting sun. Yes, correct. Her laughter is throaty and warm. It rhymes with the waves and the cries of the gulls. As she turns back, the weather begins to clear under her steady gaze. Here it comes! So fast to make her seem like the weather turns at her command. I'm not going to say anything to embarrass myself. Say nothing. Well, now there's silence. You look into the sea, you hear yourself breathing. You should say something, anything, maybe tequila sunset thing? No, keep quiet about my sordid past. The remains of the dying sun are reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers across the bay. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air, River Esperance flowing into the bay. Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer. The sun also falls in the Capeside tenements and the war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds. Or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water. Oh, is that why you named your boat the Sun? Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition. And a bit of conceptual unity, too. It being yellow and all. I'm not sure desert people are happy with too much sunlight. We'll just enjoy the view. There's salt in the air and the cries of gulls and the skuas, the grit of sand and the green glint of broken bottles, but still, your gaze always returns to the streaks of light wherever they may be reflected, their fading opulence. It's spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be? Well, we're not going to go political. Well, you think about it, like something's got to be on our side. I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team. Maybe some general remarks about how you say something big, work your way up to be cool. Well, actually, there's an interest in lilt in your voice. Thank you, I'm from half Ubi. My mother was here from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear, though I've never been. The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun. Seeing if this, helps me, but doesn't. We have 72% chance. Should probably go this before we say something about the hangman. God damn. Say what? Something interesting? Impossible. Oh, come on. This is important conceptualization. She turns her head and the plastic fishhooks rattle in her ears. Nothing share-worthy takes place in your head. God damn. Well, sometimes I feel like I don't have a good brain, ma'am. Brains generally aren't very good. Are they? I prefer backs, arms, shoulders, lungs too. You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon and I have to go, but... She takes her sword out of the scabbard. The blade shines in the gathering dark. Oh, she gives it to us. Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I have no use for it anymore. Are you sure you don't need the sword? No, the men around me here are too drunk to pose a threat to me. Oh, maybe we can do this again sometime. Doubt it, but thanks for the company. This is as far as it goes with her. Need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more. Well, thanks for coming on the walk with me. Farewell. Huh, that did not go as I thought it would. At all. Why? What's with this sword? As she walks off, the wind picks up and the light from the sun seems to fade. Crumbling silhouette of felled electrical R&D towers in the distance. We gotta go back to it. Wow, so someone's been a little boring. What do you mean? Yes, my standard liege. Someone's all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one, the regular please, the brown. What do you mean? Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for the extravagance. Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's cop appetite is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. Send out a telefax. Wait, what? This is gonna be my copper type now? Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a case, the class even. Nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits. I don't know. It's better than sword cop, I guess. Send out the telefax. I'm not ashamed. Regular law official. Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic. Okay, so we leveled up. We've got these. It's a tool. Equip this to impress yourself. The blade of the mass-produced saber has dulled over the years and won't slice or stab anyone. It still commands respect in your hand, however. Holding it on its bakelite hilt fills you with a sense of purpose and a memory of the date. Weird. Okay. Wasteland of Reality still has a while to go. What's something we can clear up here? Conceptualization is pretty nice to have. Especially because of this combo where we get the extra 10 XP. That's definitely given us at least a level or two over time. 1 XP for every orb clicked is nice because we came to a new area, right? And if we look at the map, let's actually take a look here. It seems like we've unlocked the entire area that we're going to be into. So the longer we go on, the less of those little dots we're going to see, I imagine. So maybe that's a good reason where we could get rid of this little 1 XP. Plus, it's going to remove the debuff to Encyclopedia. So let's get rid of this one. And then we'll do regular law official. Okay, so it looks like you've got a bit of the normal in you. Touch of the regular. 4 grams of Johnny Normal Cop. Who would have thunk it? You, the extremist of all the cops. You said some pretty boring things back there. And now you have 2 choices. You can either leave it behind and forget about it, or you can try to utilize your normalcy, internalize it. Get a touch of vanilla back into the herring-flavored egg and licorice ice cream of your mind. Yeah, let's. Thanks. Thanks. It's super dark. Oh, because we have the saber. I wonder if this saber could be used as a tool for opening that frozen ice cream deal. You know, it's possible. Anything is. We're gonna go back to the R&D sign now. I don't suppose we can open this unopenable door with this. Nope. It's gonna haunt me forever. Maybe our bonus gets so high after we do all these things that, like, we kind of have to pass. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. Come on. Esprit de course. Somewhere in Martinez, Lieutenant Kitsuragi is consulting his notebook. Oh, wait. Is this what I want? Could she be in there? Wait, no, it's the other thing. Hold on. Feldmural, consult the wind. Yeah, it's not this one. It's the one below. Yeah, all the way around. Now, we know there was like an entrance to the top of this area at one point. Oh no, the entrance was to the top of that one. That's right. I'm getting these two places confused. Wait, this isn't the one either. What the frick? Am I, losing it? Might be. I'm sure it was this one. It was. It's for sure this one. But why can I not do the wind check? Maybe I gotta be with Kim or something. Yeah. Sudden draft turns a page between his hands. You're gonna... Oh yeah, you're gonna need him. Oh yeah, I wasn't even... Okay. Okay. There it is. Confirmation. Okay, so it's 2400. The one thing we're gonna do before we go to bed is we're gonna go talk to that guy in the apartment. Oh, what's this? Nolan Van Sank. Unsuccessful model. Okay. Need to go talk to the dude in the apartment after 9 o'clock today. And it just happens to be that time, so let's roll.
Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.